More with the Free Palestine. My question now is, where is Palestine? Where is the country of Palestine, or where is the state of Palestine currently located?
I'm glad you're watching. As I was scrolling down on TikTok, I came across this video and it caught me by surprise that Michael Rapaport has spoken a lot on this tag, Free Palestine, that is circulating around the internet right now. I would say it's the leading tag on TikTok right now, you know. And I came across this tag and he was attacking people for saying Free Palestine, Free Palestine. And one of the things that he said was, if Palestinians have been suffering for 75 years, why are you coming to say Free Palestine right now? 3 weeks ago, where were you all these 75 years? And you also heard in his other posts where he spoke of he spoke of, where is Palestine on the map? Show me, where is that Palestine? Where is it? So he's also known to always be on the right side, you know, and it's caught so many people by surprise that he's taking this route this time. Yeah, that was so unexpected. You know, he has so many followers. From what I checked, it's 65 million followers on TikTok right now. It was also said that the freedom that people are claiming for Palestinians was given to them years ago, but what did they do with the freedom? They went on to say that Israel completely pulled out of Gaza Strip in 2005 and forcibly expelled all Israelis living there, leaving behind beautiful land, houses, good environment, and all good things. But what did Palestinians do instead? So this is what they did. They burnt down all the greenhouses, all the beautiful things that Israelis left behind, and elected Hamas as their leader in 2007. So what freedom are you claiming? This is what this video is about. I'll let you listen to the rest of the video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. We're here to interact. Kindly leave your thoughts. I appreciate it.
If this has been going on for 75 years, why did you just start protesting 3 weeks ago?
Can I interview you? I'm Palestinian, asking people why they support Palestine.
Because I'm a human being. Do you think I'm going to sit back, watch my TV and watch a genocide? No chance. This isn't about religion, so it's not about being Muslim, being Jewish, whatever. I'm a Christian, but I'm a human being. That's all that matters to me.
Palestine. My question now is, where is Palestine? Where is the country of Palestine?
I say the same thing when a burglar breaks into my house. Oh my God, you're here now occupying the space. Oh, where'd my house go?
Where is Palestine?
Now, Michael, we know the real question you should be asking. Where is my career gone? Because when the dust has settled and all that's left is a permanent record of your repugnant racism and Islamophobia, nobody's gonna want to hire you or touch you with a 10-foot fucking pole. Though, come to think of it, I can't remember anybody wanting to hire you before this either. Who knows, you may get lucky though. Somebody'll make up a state for you and Amy Schumer to live in. There you'll be free to craft all of the morally bankrupt comedy you want about brown men loving to rape white ladies. But stay safe out there, my guy. I know it's really hard to be a white celebrity right now.
When one of the great anti-Semites of all time, Kanye West, said the Jews control Hollywood, the Jews control the media, the Jews control the government, he said that he liked some of the things that Adolf H. said. The entire world, his entire fan base agreed that he was a sick, demented, anti-Semitic, anti-Jewish, dumb lunatic, and he was canceled beautifully. Canceled for saying a bunch of hateful things. When Hamas attacks Israel, when Hamas kidnaps, murders, and rapes innocent civilians from Israel, some of who aren't even Jewish, their popularity rises to an all-time high. So Kanye says things and people are offended, they cancel him, they stop downloading his music. But when Hamas actually does it, does the worst of the worst, people are like, well, they had it coming. You sick, 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 sick fucks. At these college campus terrorist rallies, play Kanye. Play some Kanye West music when you're marching with your pro-Hamas bullshit. Play Kanye. He just said things, but you support people that actually did the worst of the worst.
And where is the country of Palestine, or where is the state of Palestine?
Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, Mediterranean Sea. That's where Palestine is.
A lot of people are saying free Palestine. I would like people to explain what that means and what that looks like.
I'll tell you exactly what that looks like. It looks like Palestine being given their primary right to self-determine as a people in accordance with international law and the world consensus. It looks like Palestine not being encircled, besieged, blockaded, and invaded by Israel. It looks like Palestine not being kept on what human rights organizations and international judicial bodies all resoundingly and unanimously decry as a diet of starvation, where they are deprived of basic human necessities they need for survival, including food, medical supplies, and building materials that they need to rebuild their cities after that murderous regime comes in and invades their land so they can mow the lawn with disproportionate violence, which they've been doing for decades. It looks like Palestine not being the victim of an endless barrage of war crimes, collective punishment, and crimes against humanity.
Free Palestine! We did. Israel completely pulled out of the Gaza Strip in 2005 and forcibly expelled all the Israelis living there, leaving behind beautiful land, greenhouse gases, and a thriving environment. And what did the Palestinian people do? Burn down all the greenhouses that Israel left behind and elect Hamas, the terrorist group, as their leaders in 2007. And since then, every single resource that has been brought into Gaza from Israel has been used to create rockets by Hamas to attack the Jewish people. None of that water, none of that funding going to educate or enriching the lives of the people living in Gaza. And who's deciding that? The terrorists they elected, Hamas. So if you really want to free Palestine or free the Palestinians, then support Israel in eradicating Hamas from the face of this earth, because the day that Hamas disappears will be a better day for the history of the people living in Gaza and the people living in Israel. The only way to free Palestine is to eradicate Hamas forever. I'm Yisrael Chai.
This video is for Michael Rapaport, so if you're not Michael Rapaport, you can maybe tag him. What's up, Mike? My name's Alexis, and I used to be a big fan. Like, pay money to go to your show when you were in Vancouver last year. I loved the old Michael Rapaport. The Michael Rapaport that went after Trump. The Michael Rapaport that shot a pigeon on Friends. The Michael Rapaport that shared this video almost a year ago, which I reposted at the time.
If you don't like black people, you don't like Jewish people, you don't like the Hispanics, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Latins, the Nigerians, the Nairobians, I'm leaving a bunch of you out. If you don't like anybody because of their race, religion, or sexuality, suck a fuck.
But now you're posting videos like this.
Ceasefire and what? Peace. Everybody wants peace. Peace. I have a question, a serious, genuine question. If there was a ceasefire, what would happen next? What, did Hamas have a little temper tantrum? And no one should respond? This has been going on for 75 years. Why did you just start protesting 3 weeks ago? This is part of my responding to dummies. More with the free Palestine. Where is Palestine? Where is the country of Palestine, or where is the state of Palestine?
Violence and more war and more killing and more deaths and more bombings does not take back. It does not absolve. It does not make right the violence that's already happened. And from your posts, all I see is you promoting the bombing of innocent civilians in Gaza. I don't want more people to die in Israel. I don't want more people to die in Gaza. I don't want civilians to die. Posts that you're putting out very much scream, I want more death, to justify the hostages, and the deaths that have happened. Like millions around the world, I have spent the last week sick and angry at the terrorist attack in Israel, the death of so many innocent civilians, and wondering how best to help. I too am praying for the immediate safe return of every hostage, and for the families who carry the unimaginable pain of the murder of a loved one. Above all, the children murdered, and the many children now orphaned. What happened in Israel is an act of terror. But that cannot justify the innocent lives lost in bombing a civilian population in Gaza that has nowhere to go, no access to food or water, no possibility of evacuation, and not even the basic human right to cross a border to seek refuge. Because of my work with refugees for 20 years, my focus is on the people displaced by violence in any context. Gaza has a population of over 2 million people, half of them children, who have lived under a severe blockade for nearly 2 decades, on top of decades of displacement and statelessness. A few aid trucks that are entering are a fraction of what is needed, and was delivered daily before the present conflict, and the bombings are causing desperate new humanitarian needs daily. The denial of aid, food, and water is collectively punishing a people. Humanity demands an immediate ceasefire. Palestinian and Israeli lives, and the lives of all people globally, matter equally. Anything that can prevent civilian casualties and save lives must be done. Pope Francis today said that a two-state solution was needed for Israel and Palestine in order to put an end to wars such as the current one, and called for a special status for Jerusalem, calling it international. So my question to you, Mike, is why not do a ceasefire, push for a two-state solution, free the people of Gaza who, if they travel across Egypt, it's a death sentence for them. They cannot cross into Israel. They are trapped. Why can we not create a two-state solution? Give them back East Jerusalem. Anyways, I just don't understand why. Like, this is something that globally people are talking about, yet you're coming on here and pushing for more war, insulting people who want to free Palestine. Your post reminding me of someone else. Remember when this guy wanted to create big, huge walls? Back the old mic, I leave you with your own words.
If you don't like somebody because of their race, creed, sexuality, or any other wacky reason, suck.
It's not surprising that he has his own opinion, and he seems not to be aware of things that are happening around the world right now. But it's also not surprising that people reacted the way they reacted to his post. You know, when you give somebody a follow, would want them to at least voice whenever you need them, you know. We are the ones, the people are the ones who make these people celebrities. Now, when they get these big platforms and they're not voicing the things that are not right, yeah, it's okay to blame them. But one thing I would want to pass across is this: it's also important to allow them to have their own opinions, though sometimes you will not know if they really having genuine opinions or there is somebody who is pushing their agendas through them. You know, they're working. That's what I would want to say on this one. And yeah, leave your thoughts. From me, from my analysis, that would I've just realized that is happening here. You don't know if he's working or he's saying the truth of himself. So yeah, I'm glad you joined. Thank you so much for supporting my content. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also share the video. I appreciate your precious time. Goodbye for now.